I'm Sarah Gregory, part of the Gregory Brothers.
I'm Brett the intern, guy with the computer.
I'm Ricky Ficarelli. I hit stuff with sticks often.
Yeah, and well.
I'm Ben, part of the Gregory Brothers.
Yeah. And I'm Evan Gregory. Hey.
What prompted you all to join DigiTour?
The main thing for me was that they asked us. So after that, I was like, this really makes me think about joining. And that was maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 months ago, something like that. But it's really been fun. And just not only are we part of we get to do all of our stuff live, and that's been really fun to do in front of all our fans and stuff. But just traveling around and touring with guys like Ricky and Dave Days and Daystorm and the other guys has been a blast.
So what has been like your favorite part of all being on a bus as a big happy family close together?
You go first.
Who's that going to?
Yeah.
Anyone.
Yeah.
Anyone?
It's all you.
I'll try.
Try.
The question is, how do I feel about how has it been always being on a bus and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, it's been a joy. I mean, we're so close now. We wake up in the morning, we make breakfast together. In the afternoon, we go to the hotels together, and then we play shows together. And then at night, we all come back here, and no joke, we sit here, we make popcorn, we watch movies, and we just become so close. And it's been a pleasure hanging out with all these awesome people.
Yeah, everything goes down on the bus. From popcorn popping to freestyle rap battles.
Freestyle rap battles are really popular.
It all happens right here.
I just, I'd only seen Ricky and Dave Days and all the other guys on the internet, so I just I wasn't quite sure that they actually existed in reality. And so going on tour with them has been really important because look, flesh and blood, right here, this one, flesh and blood.
So what has been one of those moments when you got up on stage and you saw people live that you really thought oh wow, I'm not in front of a computer screen anymore?
I mean, the best part of playing for our fans, I think, has been how much they love the music and they sing along and they know all the words. I envision them all sitting at their computers singing along, but it's kind of amazing to see it in real life. And then when they also yell do that one, and it's not on our set list, and then I'm like, oh no, this is what happens live. It's not just a YouTube comment.
So has there ever been that cool moment where a fan came up to you and just started reciting a song lyric or said a quote that you might have said in a video?
Yeah,
You guys
drums,
big
I would
quoted
say.
too?
So,
They come up to Ricky and they're like,
Yeah, that happens to Ricky all the time for sure.
people just come.
Yeah, we get fans coming up to us all the time, talking about which song of ours is their favorite, and they've been really enthusiastic so far to sing along with us at the shows. That's my favorite part of playing live. Is just although I'm confident that our fans are sitting alone in their bedrooms or their cubicles, singing to themselves, when you get a couple hundred of them in the same spot and they're all singing together in one grand nerdy chorus, it's pretty glorious.
It's magical to say the least.
Yeah.
So what's kind of a day in the life on the DigiTour?
I mean, Ricky summed it up pretty well.
Yeah, great question.
It's we sleep in these little caves back here on the bus, and that are totally pitch black, so you wake up, at some point, and you look at your watch, and you wonder what time it is, and sure enough, it's about 11 a.m. So we get up, we roll into the venues. Some of the tour gets outside and does some calisthenics, do some jump roping.
Oh, that means exercise.
Yeah. Yeah. We got a pretty good workout regimen happening.
We got a sound check and stuff. That's part of the day.
Got a sound check.
Yeah, the afternoon is all you get into the club and all the different acts take turns sound checking, testing out the sound system and all that stuff. So when you're not sound checking, when you are sound checking, you're in the venue just rocking out, making sure everything sounds okay and you can hear everything. When you're not sound checking, you're back here on the bus just kicking it, playing Travel Scrabble with the other guys.
Yes. Board games are essential.
Maybe blending up a smoothie.
What's been the best Travel Scrabble word someone has put down so far?
I haven't been privy.
I wasn't in. There was a real throwdown game that happened between Chris Rojas, one of the promoters, and Alex, our guitar player. I saw Apex on a triple word. That probably was racking up big time. But I wasn't a part of that championship game. Ask me again in 2 weeks, and we'll see who's the reigning champion.
Alright, is there a favorite computer game that gets played, or game on phones, maybe?
An e-game, as it were.
Yes.
Yeah, the other bus is
Oh,
loaded up with a PlayStation and a Nintendo Wii and
I've
stuff like
seen
that.
a lot of people playing Words with Friends.
Yeah.
I'm an Angry Birds kind of guy.
Angry
so-
Birds.
Angry
I hear
Birds.
that. But interestingly enough, just in terms of like the bus dynamic, we've actually we spend so much time on computers and online. It's like when we get on the bus, we're all just playing like word games with each other.
How has been like keeping up with the fans and even posting videos? Are you doing live videos from tour, or did you record a bunch of videos before you went on tour? I know you did, because you
Well,
told me
I
about
like-
that.
I recorded the video so I can like upload them periodically, like my normal stuff. But every day on the road, I've been making like a tiny little video of something I did that day. So like, and I know Dave's doing that too, and different people on the tour are doing that. So like, you check all our channels, we're posting daily videos of like little stuff. Could be a sound check-in. Yesterday I did one on stage. We've done like tours of the tour bus. So like, we've been keeping our video posting up. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put that.
Yeah.
And what's like the favorite song to play nightly, or does it change?
One that I've really started to enjoy on a new level, which I didn't even think was possible, is Backin' Up, the Backin' Up song. I just had no idea how many people love that song, and they like sing along to it, and it takes it to this whole other level. Oh, and Last Night was huge. Tell them about the big hit of Last Night.
Oh goodness.
What are we talking about? Oh, the last show that we played was in Oakland, in the San Francisco Bay Area, and we were joined on stage when we sang the Double Rainbow song. We were joined on stage by Yosemite Bear, the discoverer of the Double Rainbow. And that day was actually, although we've corresponded for months and months over email, that day was actually the first time that we'd ever met him in person. He came to the show. We exchanged hugs. It was very emotional. And then he got on stage while we were playing the Double Rainbow song. The whole crowd was singing along to Double Rainbow all the way. And then he came on stage, and he's just this like towering force. And he was so emotional. It was like, it got kind of churchy. It was so amazing. Everyone was like, yeah, it was spiritual. Everyone was like going to this other place. So that was pretty special.
Very
What are
cool.
some of your favorites? You get to play with like nearly the entire DigiTour.
Right, Ricky is hitting with Daystorm and Dave Days tonight.
Yeah, so I play quite a bit. My favorite one would probably be All of You, and we usually do that in Dave Day's set as his encore, which kind of just spoiled something, but that doesn't matter. At the end of that song, we'll edit that again. But at the end of that song, like Dave will start being like, all right, give it up for this person, that person, and everyone that was on the show that night will come out on stage, and everyone just kind of gets together. So that's really awesome.
That is a heartwarming moment. It's like the end of Saturday Night Live, and we're all like giving hugs. It's the best show ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ricky's leading it all.
It's magic.
And lastly, just go around and name your social networks.
Oh, favorite social networks?
No, just the ones that you have.
Oh,
so
just
that
we're on.
so that anyone, if they're like watching, they
Oh,
can
okay.
go and find you. I guess.
Yeah. So what are ours? You can follow us on Twitter at Autotune the News.
Yeah, all one word, Autotune the News. And on Facebook at Gregory Brothers.
Yeah.
Gregory Brothers after Facebook.com.
Facebook.com/Gregory Brothers.
Or, just search for us on Facebook or something like that. Yeah.
Hit us up. We want to be your friend.
And I guess for me, pretty much, you could pick a social media website. Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, YouTube, and then just put /Ricky Ficarelli. It'll work every time. I
Oh
promise.
wow.